Welcome to my channel.
Gulp says it's good to see you again. He's Goop. You might remember him from the old days when he tried to teach you how to swim. Goop says you were always so righteous as a child, and he can still feel it, even at a distance. Goop says memories fade surprisingly fast. We are all pieces of what we remember. It's only together we can remember the story as it was. He knows he's easy to remember. There's no one out there as cuckoo as him. He's one of a kind. Goop says our memory keeps things for us and protects them until we are ready to face them again. He understands you've returned to face Lupin. That's the destiny you've been carrying within yourself all these years. He says that the catastrophe back then didn't vanquish the good in you. It's still there, as bright as when you were a child. Now the time has come for you to remember and act. Your life is your life, not the story you're told about it. He understands why you seek revenge, but he doesn't think you realize how that'll make you feel once you claimed it.
Take that light!
Really, you ought to use your head instead of your gut.
See? The darkness lets you get away with anything.
Just remember, you can always find light in the dark.
Dark? When you already know you're right.
Says life on the goo is wide open. You have so many choices of where to go. Some harder than others, of course. Which kind do you like? Hit the open surf then. The trouble is you can only rely on yourself, at least until you reach a new shore and make new friends. Can hardly believe the world is going to make it. Wonders what that's going to do to the goo. Thanks you for doing everything you could to de-goop the surf. Thinks the Myriad made a good match with you. You're both like sunshine on the surf. Claims he didn't say that out loud. But hey, back to the goo. Knows yesterday is already gone. It's what you do today and tomorrow that'll move you forward. You need to set the past aside, at least for now. He can't leave the Subnautica station, as the pollution has worn down the insulation of his suit, so you must salvage enough scrap to fix up his goo glide, starting with the old wreck box outside. You should return when you've retrieved the scrap. There's no time to waste if you want to make the goo glide strong enough to fight the porky puff. It's not that it won't keep your head above the surface, but it needs improving to carry you across the thick goo out by the porky puff. The Tree of Life still stands. Question is, for how long? Just a few moves left. Make them count. Grace under pressure. Just a few moves left. Make them count. This place is like one big secret that keeps unfolding. Flattering. Just the kind of scrap you need. You've got something great in the making? You look great. Perfect for crushing something. Never fired one of these before, have you? the good stuff. Toxanol's offshore drilling caused oily matter to spread with the rain and contaminate both the groundwater and open surf. The long-lasting effect this had on the evolution of wildlife was, as we know now, the only reason we came to exist. You need to line up the switches so they match. Just a few moves left. Make them count. Good. That's enough electric current to initiate the actuators and activate the framework. It really is a different world underground. You have a good eye for that stuff. Sure about that one? You can pound so much with this. He's got the goo glide functional. You'll have a pull hook and a salvage net, but no armor, and an engine strong enough to break through the thick goo further out. There are lots of valuables left behind on the surf floor that the salvage net will enable you to haul. You just need to find the right spots. Goop says Gizmo's devised a cannon for the goo glide, but instead of bullets, it flips quacks, squeaky distractions for the triple attentive porky puff, which will give you time to get yourself in position. The best way to find quacks is to talk to Gulp. He has the bearings of the surf archipelago and knows where the quacks like to float. This means you'll have the privilege of visiting Gulp in the Sinky Dink. He'll be able to give you directions to where you'll find quacks. He's not sure, but the quacks are probably a leftover from a cargo surfer that went under in the olden days. The squeaky material must have made them surface when their box broke. What a wild ride! The best way to glide the goo. Welcome to the surf archipelago, where the horizon rests on the surfy goo. You're poking around Pockbur, a prime village. Maybe do that again later. Squish it! Jump down. Someone has to end this plague before it's too late. Says the tribe Sifu sent them here to help defend against the rival tribe that's been terrorizing their village. Isn't sure how long the village will last if it continues. As if the plague ruining the land and destroying the crops wasn't enough to bring the village to its knees already. It's troubling that the rivals believe their reign of terror is actually going to lead to a better world. The Sifu asked you to help, and that's what you must do.
goddess nu?
They need your protection and help to restore their village.
Ofi, agabara.
The Sifu asked you to help, and that's what you must do. Says you seem all right and wishes there was something they could do for you. Says you'll meet again. The Sifu asked you to... Wouldn't be surprised if you met again. You can see the horizon now. This here is the Sinky Dink, home of Gulp, at the very least. He's pretty sure he's heard of you before, although the details are maybe a little hazy. He wonders if you have something for him to drink. Guesses he does, but it's a long life in a wild world. Sometimes he's shaken, not stirred. Says you look like you've got a powerful thirst to do something in this world. Good, bad, not really sure, but it seems like you've been drinking in your destiny and liking the flavor. Wonders if you could take the time to help a man slake his own thirst. You'd be doing him a liquid solid. You're a do-gooder, so you know you want to. Either way, he hopes you find a way to wet your whistle before the world comes to an awful dry end and leaves us all thirsting for more. Says life's like a mystery drink. Sure, but that's nowhere near as quick and easy. Who wants to raise a glass to you getting the world fixed up a bit? Respects how you always try to help, no matter that the world's fate is hard to swallow. Sees why you joined up with the Myriad. They like a peaceful drink, just like you. Something calm and soothing for your belly. But who cares about them? Says you'd be as bummed out as him if you came for the hot stuff. The Glugmocker, Nimhimbibble, and his favourite radium syrup. That one's even more intoxicating now, aged in truck tankers and all. Without a drink, and radium syrup especially, he can't move, much less think, as the power of his mind is directly proportioned to the quantity of syrup he swigs. That's why he's called Gulp. The drink helps him forget the state the world is in, but it only lasts until tomorrow. The world is still doomed, even if the sun goes up. Figures the real problem is finding something to drink. He wants you to know he has other interests too. He's the Surfipelago's self-proclaimed ornithologist, for example. There are other ways than a cold drink to relieve stress, even in these dark times, and, fortunately for you, he can help. Watching Pippi's flap is calming, but better yet are the ones you can look at and touch, like quacks. Squeezing them is a great way to relax. They're better at floating than flapping, so you should be able to net a few without growing yourself a pair of wings. Gulp tells wonders what could have gotten you out of bed this early in the morning. Seems surprised you have to go. Let's see. Beats floating on a wheel tube. That's impressive. That's a good find. That was fun? Don't stay too long. Who knows what lies beneath? Don't stop pounding that one. the deep cut. The Domp outpost, shined up by the Myriad tribe. Let's see. Be quiet and listen to the woods when you're in them.
You dalit.
Wouldn't be surprised. Asks you to check out the wares, confident you'll find everything you need here. Says they've got the best deal. Never know what you might find. Just what you needed. You got the best of that. Time to make something useful. Can't waste your time watching the scenery. The Quack Hollow. It's just loonly. That was a wild ride. Makes you look smarter. The tribes need someone to unite them. Definitely not open. It's all about destiny. Yours, mine, the entire world's. Peace from the end of a gun. Now that's a knife. That's shut and good. You need to line up the switches so they match. Just a few moves left. Make them count. Bristles like the hair of one electrified. You need to line up the switches so they match. Good. That's enough electric current to initiate the actuators and activate the framework. There are things out there waiting for you. Dismounted. Back to your own power. This is all about you. Whether you succeed or fail, it's on you. Sometimes what you'll see doesn't feel real until it brings you back to that particular moment, like stepping into a time machine. It's hard to shake these memories and their accompanying feelings. Our brains play tricks on us, so it will take effort to avoid them. However, there's no doubt that what you remember makes your future different. You weren't supposed to know how to start the automaton pew-pew pang, but clearly you figured that out way back then. Nothing beats the darkness. Claim says this is Get rid of it. A done deal. Peddler is eager for you. Says you can. Not so with Boom. The noise is awful, but the bust craters are even worse. Says Boom's grandma used to be big into explosions too. The old lady taught the young Boomer everything He blasted right past her now, though. Hope she... Might as well jump in a lake. Worth looking at. A deal to be proud. The wind can get stronger here due to the surf. Shook on it. Keeps the sun out of your eyes. Look for a fair deal. Fair trade. That's some heavy-duty hardware. You could have taken that apart blindfolded. Need to stock up on scrap first. Let's see what you can make. Sharp and shiny. This is way worse than moist. The moistest. It's going to take a bit of scavenging to come up with scrap for that.
Thanks for watching.